Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's YunKs. Today, I'll be showing you guys the Antipodal Hindsight. This is an auto rifle you can purchase from the Crucible Quartermaster in the tower. This will cost you 150 legendary marks, and you do have to be at least rank 3 in the Crucible. Anyway, let's quickly go over what perks I have on this one. I do have a different Antipodal Hindsight. So for the sights, I run the MD Reflex. We have Rodeo, reduces the severity of the weapon's recoil. In the middle, we have Speed Reload, reload this weapon quickly. Appended Mag, increase mag size, and slower reload. So the mag size will go from 26 to 32 with appended mag on. And Reinforced Barrel, increase range, reduce stability. So I go with Reinforced Barrel for that increased range. I don't mind the reduced stability because I do have counterbalance as well on this thing. This weapon has increased stability, so I have a good balance between range and stability on this auto rifle. Now, before we get into it, I do want to mention this is a low rate of fire, high impact auto rifle, very similar to the Grim Citizen and Shadow Price. Anyway, let's take a look at the aesthetics. Alright, it looks pretty weird, I must say. Anyway, let's get right into the gameplay. So, Antipodal Hindsight versus the Ultra Knife for the DPS test. It took me 66 shots to put him down, having to reload twice, each reload clocking in a little over 2 seconds long, each headshot dealing 491 damage, and it took me 13.2 seconds to kill him. Alright, we're moving right along into PvP, and Antipodal Hindsight will deal 26 damage to the head and 21 damage to the body, but of course this does depend on what range you're at. If you're too far away, you will definitely not get these numbers. This is an auto rifle, and it is not meant for long range combat. I would say at a medium-ish distance, you will start to see a damage drop off with this thing. So it'll take 8 shots to put somebody down if all your shots are headshots, or 10 shots to put somebody down if all your shots are body shots. What is the time to kill on Antipodal Hindsight? Well, let's say it takes 8 shots to kill somebody. It'll take 0.933 seconds, so just under a second. Not too bad. Of course, also not the greatest. There are many other primaries in the game that can outgun this one, but it doesn't necessarily make it a bad weapon. But of course, it's also not the best, especially in the meta nowadays. I rarely ever see anybody rocking this specific archetype of auto rifles, the low rate of fire, high impact. I just don't see it very often, and there is a reason why. Well, at least due to my experiences with these low rate of fire, high impact autos, it seems to be a lot more challenging to get my footage, and that really does say a lot. Don't get me wrong though, this thing does have potential in the right hands, especially if you know how to use this. I'm sure you could shred through your enemies. You just have to use it in the right range and in the right situations. I would have to say close to medium range is definitely going to be your sweet spot with this auto rifle, but of course not too close. The slow rate of fire won't really handle itself too well in shotgun range distance, that is for sure, and also pretty obvious. And I must admit, I do have good perks on my Antipodal Hindsight, and just because it was more of a challenge than most other weapons that I cover doesn't mean I still didn't have some fun with it. Anyway, leave in the comments and let me know, guys, do you have an Antipodal Hindsight? And if you do, what do you think of it and what perks are on yours? Let me know. And to those that were curious about the vendor perks for the Antipodal Hindsight from the Crucible Quartermaster, well, it comes with Rodeo, Hidden Hand, and in the middle you got Fitted Stock, Injection Mold, and Rifled Barrel. So I must say, pretty good perks there. So overall, I did have a good time with Antipodal Hindsight. I did have my share of struggles, but I still managed to get kills with it and to have some fun with it. I do believe it has potential in the right hands, but for me, I would definitely choose many other weapons as my primary over this one. Anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap this one up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed the video, and go ahead and leave a sub if you haven't already if you want to see more weapon reviews similar to this one. I'm always covering weapons here in Destiny. Anyway, guys, I will see you next time.